Okay, my name is Dave Hasha. I'm the president of Ojana Solutions, and we work with Drainvac and supply their products into the animal health industry. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to talk about the VacReel system that has a water system as well. It's designed for cleaning your floors as well. So we're going to talk about how this unit mounts on the wall, and we always want you to mount it on the wall. The only other option is to hang it off a beam on the ceiling, but you can't hang it off hanger rods, or it'll flop all over the place. So when you use this unit, by far the best method is to mount it on a wall securely. You look in the owner's manual, it will explain it properly. Let's walk over and show you one that's installed. So here's a unit installed on a wall, and you can see the final configuration. In the box, you've got the main mounting plate, the guide arm, which can be installed in one or two positions depending on where you want the hose to run down into the room. In this case, you want that hose to be away from this shelving unit here. So you mount it this way. Potentially you might not want that. You might want to bring it back so that the hose comes out against the wall. So that can be unbolted and moved. This arm here can be unbolted and moved. This unit here is a roller guide assembly that guides the hose as it's coming in and out. Guides it properly onto the reel. This is a ring that prevents the entire hose from going onto the reel, which would be bad. So just as an aside, talking about the VacReel itself and how you use it, the unit, when you're pulling the hose out, you'll hear a clicking sound. That's the ratchet assembly that locks the hose. Hear that? When you hear it click, that's when if you let it go, it'll lock. So when you hear the click, it will lock. When you want to let it go back in, you give a gentle pull until you hear no clicks. No clicks. Now I know it can go back in. Does that make sense? We'll try it again. Clicks, it will lock. Pull some more. No clicks. See? No clicks. It'll roll back in. And just as a matter of good practice, you don't want to let go of the hose and let it go flying back in, because you might take one of your coworkers along with it. Okay, so here we are. We just looked at that unit on the wall. So this is the assembly, the main mounting assembly that mounts on the wall. You're going to put that up first, and we'll go through that process and show you how that's done. Then you would mount the reel itself to the unit, and we'll go through that process as well. Once that's up, you would mount the hose guide on to the side of the unit, and then you would mount the roller guide on in whatever position you decide is the best for you. These components over here are for supplying the water into the water line into the vacuum hose assemblies, and we'll go through that process too.